Have you ever found yourself in a financial crisis? Let's consider John. John was an average guy, working a 9-to-5 job, living paycheck to paycheck. One day, out of the blue, he received the news that he was laid off. Suddenly, he was left with a mountain of bills to pay, and no income to cover them. The stress, the panic, the fear started creeping in. His mind was a whirlpool of questions. How will he pay for his rent? How will he afford groceries? His stomach churned with the feeling of helplessness, a feeling that he was drowning in a sea of debt with no lifeline in sight. No one likes to imagine such a scenario, but it's something that can happen to any of us. In fact, it's a situation that's more common than we'd like to admit. This is a situation no one wants to find themselves in, but it's not uncommon. But what if there was a safety net that could have prevented this? Enter the concept of an emergency fund. Picture this. It's your financial cushion. A stash of money set aside specifically to cover the financial curveballs that life sometimes pitches our way. Think about it. Those sudden, unexpected costs can come out of nowhere, can't they? Your car breaks down, your roof starts leaking, or maybe you find yourself facing a sudden health issue. These are all instances that can hit your finances hard. And that's where an emergency fund comes in handy. It's more than just a piggy bank. It's your buffer, your line of defense against the high-interest debt that often comes along with these unforeseen expenses. It's not about expecting the worst, but rather about being prepared for it. So, in essence, an emergency fund is like a financial safety net designed to cover unexpected expenses. You may be wondering, why is having an emergency fund so important? Let's break it down. The first reason is financial security. An emergency fund serves as a financial cushion that can cover unexpected costs, such as car repairs, medical bills, or sudden loss of income. Without it, you might find yourself in a financial pinch, struggling to meet these sudden expenses. But there's more to it than just covering unexpected costs. An emergency fund also reduces stress during a crisis. Imagine this. You're faced with a sudden expense, but instead of panicking, you simply tap into your emergency fund. No need to worry about where the money will come from. It's already there, ready for you. That peace of mind is priceless. Next up is debt prevention. Without an emergency fund, you might resort to credit cards or loans to cover unforeseen expenses. This could lead to a cycle of debt that's hard to break free from. An emergency fund helps you avoid this scenario, keeping your debt levels in check. Moreover, an emergency fund allows you to take calculated risks. Perhaps you want to invest in a promising business venture or take a career leap. With an emergency fund, you have the financial backing to take these risks without jeopardizing your financial stability. Finally, let's talk about preparedness. Life is unpredictable. You never know when you might face a sudden expense or financial setback. An emergency fund gives you that preparedness, that peace of mind knowing you're ready to tackle whatever comes your way. So, an emergency fund isn't just about the money, it's about the security it brings, the peace of mind it offers, and the freedom it provides. It's about being prepared for the unexpected and being able to navigate life's financial ups and downs with ease. So, an emergency fund is more than just money, it's your peace of mind, your safety net, and your freedom. It's clear that an emergency fund is not just a luxury, but a necessity. Throughout our journey today, we've unearthed the importance of having a safety net for those unforeseen financial hurdles. An emergency fund is your personal financial airbag, cushioning the blow of unexpected expenses and granting you the freedom to make choices that align with your long-term goals rather than immediate financial constraints. So what's the next step? Start building your emergency fund today. Yes, today. It doesn't matter if it's a single dollar or 100, the key is to start. Think of it as planting a seed. It might be small now, but with consistent care and time, it will grow into a sturdy tree, providing shade and protection when life's financial heat waves hit. Remember, it's not about the amount you start with, but the security and peace of mind you gain. Start your emergency fund today and secure your financial future.